how are you? I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness, and this is a 30-minute yoga stretch fusion class. Please make sure to exercise within your ability, and if you experience any complications or dizziness, please stop right away and see a physician. I hope you enjoy the class. Welcome back. This is a yoga stretch fusion class. I release my classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays are standing only, which is today, and then Thursday classes are floor only. So we're going to start today with mountain pose. Toes are spread, feet are hip width apart. Start with your palms facing forward, shoulders down towards your back pockets as your chest is lifted, and then gently close your eyes. We inhale and exhale. Finding your center, starting from the bottom of your feet. Your feet are your base. Bring the center up through your ankles, through your knees, through your hips, to the spine, to the top of the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Leaving all your stress and all your worries at the door. It's just you, your mind, your body, and spirit. Bring your hands together into Namaste, centering with your chest. Inhale through your nose and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky as high as you can. Exhale, pushing away. And then reverse, inhale up. Exhale, pushing away. Good, and again. And exhale, pushing away. We're going to add on to that. Inhale up. Swan dive down, hinging from your hips. Bend your knees if you need to protect your back. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lift with your upper back. Again, exhale, swan dive. Again, bend your knees if you need to protect your back. And inhale up. One more time. And reverse swan dive, lift your upper back. Exhale, push away. From here, you're going to round your arms and shoulders up and out, holding an imaginary big beach ball. Your knees are bent. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what it looks like on the side. So tummy is sucked in, tailbone under, knees are bent, elbows up and out, and fingers are spread. Holding this big ball, chin is tucked. Inhale and exhale. From here, straighten your legs, keeping a hold of your big beach ball, fingers spread too. Start to hinge from your hips as you lower down, curling down. Keeping your chin tucked, lowering down as far as you can. Inhale, exhale. Elbows up and out still. Feel this through the spine, the shoulder blades, your ribs, neck. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And one more time, no. Center your head. Let those arms just drop down. Sway those arms side to side like an elephant's trunk. Let those shoulders go. And just start to curl yourself up as you keep swaying. Just sway those arms side to side. And then we're just going to twist. Let those arms go. So this is a Tai Chi movement called Beat the Drum. Knees are soft. And I always just let those arms go. And as they kind of wrap around, they almost just kind of slap the sides of your body because you're just kind of letting them go and momentum switching directions. Inhale. Exhale. And center. Inhale, reach for the sky. Sitting back into chair pose, arms extended with one tailbone back. Knees are straight forward. Knees should be behind the toes. Inhale, up. Again, chair pose, sitting back. And again. Exhale. Inhale, up. Coming down, holding in chair pose. You can always do namaste if it's easier on your back. From here, one heel comes up off the floor, keeping your center through your core. Hips are still back. Lower the heel down and switch. Good. And lower the heel down and inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Monkey pose, inhale. Your back is flat as a table. I'm turning to the side so you can see. Back is flat as a table, your neck is long. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, curl yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. We're going to go into cat-cow. I'm going to stay sideways. You're going to sit down. Knees are bent. Knees and toes are straight forward. Fingers in, elbows are out. We're going to tuck our tailbone under as we curl into the cat, pressing your spine to the sky. And then inhale into a cow stretch. Keep your knees bent, tailbone out, chin is out, arch to the back, chin is lifted, excuse me. All right, and then back and forth, cat and cow. Moving through the spine. I just realized I said moving like the cow. Guess I've been doing a lot of the kids' yoga lately with the kids making the animal noises with them. Back and forth, warming up your spine. Make sure you're moving through the center here. Tailbone in and tailbone out. Good, and then curl all the way up. And then roll those shoulders up and back. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And release. All right, we're going to go back into the chair pose. So feet are hip width apart. Inhale, reach for the sky. This time, namaste with your hands, is sitting back into the chair. So when you're in the chair pose, I want you to shift your hips back. The weight should be on the back side of the feet. You should be able to wiggle your toes instead of your weight being in the front and then all the pressure shooting into the knees. And again, the knees staying behind. That will also keep the pressure off the knees. Hips are back. Now from here, take one heel off the floor, keeping your center. Abdominals pulled in, back is flat. Good, lower the heel down and then switch to the other heel. Again, keeping your center. Inhale and exhale. Lower your heel down, inhale up. Exhale back into a chair again. Pull your abdominals in, check your knees and toes. Now I want you to try both heels off the floor. You can do one at a time like we just did, but try both if you can. You could always use that chair if you need that chair to challenge yourself, but without losing the balance. Lower your heel down. One more time. Coming up. And down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. A little break on your back. Just let yourself hang down. Chin is tucked, legs are straight. And just let the shoulders go, let the arms go. This
is a great stretch to do, a little bit each day. Stretching out the spine, giving your shoulders and your head a little break. All right, curl yourself up.
And relax. All right, we're going to turn to the right. Everyone's turning to the right. We're going to start with an airplane. So what I want you to do is you're going to take your right foot and plant it into the floor. I'm going to step forward a little bit because it'll be eventually moving into warrior ones. So then your left foot is going to come right behind, just your big toes touching on the floor. Definitely have a chair if you really need some balance support. But if you do have a chair, make sure it's just there for balance. It's not for holding on for dear life. So all your weight is in the right leg. Left leg is behind you. If you took your foot up off the floor, nothing should happen. And then you're going to extend the arms out. Pull your abdominals in and up towards your rib cage. We're going to hinge from our hips. We're going to start with just the upper body first until your upper body is parallel with the floor. And if you'd like to, you can add your leg in with. You don't have to. You can keep your big toe on the floor. So this one's going to challenge your balance reflexes along with your core, your abs and your back. Extend those toes and fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to sit back with your left foot to the floor as your heel is the farthest point, and then we're going to come down into warrior one. So your hips and your chest are stacked and square towards the side. Your heel is the farthest point if you can, and then your back leg is straight. Reaching for the sky as your shoulders relaxed. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to open up into warrior two. So we're opening up your hips and your chest to the front, but you want to make sure that your right knee stays lined up with your toes. You always can take your hand and push that knee open if you need to. You can always adjust your foot, back foot if you need to also. And then arms parallel, shoulders relaxed, gazing beyond your fingertips. Sinking through your tailbone a little bit more if you can. Challenge yourself a little bit more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Extended angle. So your right arm is going to come down to your forearm. Left hand is straight up to the sky. Left shoulder is going to up and rotate. You're keeping your right knee bent. Open yourself up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. If you'd like to go further, bottom hand can come down, but still keep the top shoulder up and back. It's very common for people to try to lower down and then they drop the shoulder. So make sure you keep your shoulder open before you drop down. Inhale and exhale. If you want to go even further from that, top arm up over your ear. You can do this with your forearm too, so you have your options. Inhale, feel that down the side of the body. Exhale. Good. Inhale, coming up. Good. Straightening your right leg, turning your hips. We're going to lower down into a pyramid. Both legs are straight. Lower your head and your chest, one hand on each side of your foot. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands around to the front, turning your toes to the front. And then lower your head and your chest. Walk your hands to the back, fingers pointing back, palms down. Legs are straight, chin is tucked. Reach back as far as you can go. And then place your hands right below your head. Legs stay straight as you shift your hips side to side. Feel this in the hip rotators and the hamstrings. You have multiple hamstring muscles, so as you shift the weight,
and push the hip out. You're going to feel that movement change in the stretch. Center, and then curl yourself up.
Good. And then walk to center, shake it out. All right, we're gonna do that all on the other side. Turn to your left. Planting your left foot on the floor. Again, I'm gonna step forward just a little bit since we'll be taking a big step back in a second. Right foot comes behind. And again, all your weight is in the left leg, so right foot comes up, nothing should happen. Extend those arms out. Pull your abdominals in and up towards your rib cage. And then you're going to hinge from your hips until parallel with the floor. Keep your back nice and straight. You can take your foot up off the floor if you like, or keep it there. Again, a chair is a good thing to use too. Whoop. You can tell which one's my stronger side and my weaker side. Extending to those toes and fingertips. Find a focal point that will help with balance too, something that's not moving. Holding, challenge the core, challenge your balance reflexes. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, big step back, heels the farthest point. Bending the front knee, sinking through your tailbone, reaching for the sky. So the back leg is straight as your heels pressing into the floor. Hips are square, chest is square as much as you can. And reaching for the sky. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And exhale, open up to warrior two. One arm forward, one arm back. Shoulders still stacked with the hips. And then make sure that the knees are lined up. Arms parallel. Gazing beyond your fingertips. Shoulders release. Again, you can always adjust that back foot if you need to for comfort. I want you to challenge your range of motion, but we don't want to strain the joints at the same time. All right, extended angle. Bring your forearm down to your thigh. Keep this knee bent. Bring your top hand straight up to the sky, and then open the chest. Inhale. Exhale. If you'd like to go further, bottom hand can lower down. But make sure your right shoulder is up and back still. Up and back. So make sure that you're ready to go down before this starts to drop. If you'd like to go further, top arm reaching up and over your ear. You could do the same thing with your forearm on your thigh too if you need to. And you're going to feel that down through the ribs, through the obliques. Reaching, like you're almost trying to grab a hold of something. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up, straightening both legs. You're going to turn and lower down into a pyramid. Lower your head and your chest. One hand on each side of your foot. Lower your head. Pressing your tailbone back. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and walk your hands around to the front again. Toes are front. Legs are straight. From here, shift those hips side to side again. Dropping your head as you do, but make sure you keep those legs straight.
They do not bend, so you could really get that hip stretch and the hamstrings. Center. Placing your left hand down, right arm opens up, spinal twist, looking to the right, right hand to the sky. Lowering your right hand, switch to the left, open up. Inhale, exhale. Lower down, we'll switch sides one more time. Right arm, open up. Center, last time. And center. Good. From here, keeping your hands on the floor, I'm going to have you pivot. So pick your toes up and rotate. Pick your heels up and rotate. You're pivoting in, bringing your feet closer together. Come in as far as you can. Head is down. When you find that point where you can't go any further, just stop there and just feel that stretch to the back of the legs and spine. And then if you can go a little further, go ahead. And then find that spot again. Hang out there, chin is tucked. Feel this through the spine as you let your shoulders go. And then curl yourself up. Chin is still tucked, pressing your spine to the sky.
Good. And then inhale, reaching up, lifting your chest up to the sky. Chin is lifted, holding. Press those arms back as you lift your chest up. Knees are soft. So it's all through the upper back. We're not arching through the lower back and creating stress. So I want you to lift the upper chest, only chest, lift your chest, and then bring your upper back. And then open those arms out wide. Good. My hair keeps sticking to my lip gloss today. Open the chest. Inhale. Fingers spread, hinge from the wrist. Reaching back further, extend those arms. Hinging from the wrist a little bit more, feel that through the fingers. Knees are soft, unlock those knees. Shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can go a little bit further, hinging the wrist a little bit more. Fingers spread a little bit more. If you type a lot, using your muscles in that constant motion, you're going to really feel those fingers getting a lot of work right now. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release, and just shake it out. Good. All right. Shoulders down, back pockets. You're going to rock your head side to side. Now make sure your shoulders, everything stays center. We want to avoid shifting, or sometimes we drop with, especially if we have really tight necks and shoulders. But just think ear to shoulder and switch. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and lower your right ear down, holding. Let your left shoulder drop down if you can. Feel that to the side. Now just a little movement. You're going to press your chin down just a tiny bit. So it's just moving a little bit and your chin is pressing so that you feel the band right behind your left ear. Now keeping your right ear down, now you're going to push your chin up, pressing your chin up. So we're not just lifting but pressing it, and feel the band right in front of the right ear or left ear. And center. Switch sides. Lower your ear down. Pressing your chin down, keeping your ear towards the shoulder though. Feel that behind the right ear. Inhale. Exhale. And then push your chin up. And release. Alright, we're going to turn side to side. Keeping your shoulders square, so we're not turning through the shoulders or the hips. Look behind you without moving your body. Hold to your right. Drop your chin. Push your chin up. Center. Look behind, so using the muscles in the eyes. And center to the front. Switch sides. Look over to the left. Keep your shoulders square, so we want to avoid turning with it. Drop your chin. Press your chin up. Center and look behind. To the front. Push your chin straight back. Tuck your chin down. Feel that through the back of the neck, down the spine. Take a deep breath in as you expand your rib cage. Feel that stretch move through your back. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Now from here, I'm going to turn to the side because I want you to make sure. We see in a lot of videos where stretching through the neck, the person's head literally goes straight back, which is really hard it compresses the spine, which we don't want to happen. So you're going to push your chin up and out at the same time and stretch the neck and the chest. But if you notice how my head is not tipping back, my chin is lifting up and out. So I'm not compressing through the neck spine. And release. Good. All right. Just a little bit of quick footwork. We're going to start by alternating toes out, pressing the heel forward. Feel this through the bottom of the feet. Now we're going to go quicker. Pressing the heels forward, make sure your knees stay forward. A lot of times if we tend to walk with our knees out, we train with the knees out. We want to make sure we train those muscles the correct way so then we can actually start walking the correct way. And when we do that, our body's happier, our joints are happier, we less likely have the pain. Good. One more time each. And down. Planting your right foot, left toes under, and you're going to circle it around. And if you've done any of my other videos, I usually warn you that if you haven't done much of this, you're might feel some cramps. Those little muscles doesn't take much to fire them up. So if you do have cramps, shake it out a little bit and then go back into it. All right, switch directions, other side. Good, and then now you're going to push the foot forward. So I'm going to turn my leg, but I want you to push your heel forward so you feel that stretch from the shin, top of your foot, and into the toes. Good, and just press the heel down so you really stretch into those toes, and then push the heel out, and push the toes down, or heel down, and out. So you're doing it in this direction. Feel that into the toes and the top of the foot. When you push your heel forward, feel that top of the foot. And then when you push your heel down, feel that in the toes. Shake it out. Switch feet. Toes under. Circle it out. Inhale. Exhale. Again, you have that chair if you need to, or arms out for balance. Circle the other way. Or try not to use the chair. We want to challenge our balance reflexes as much as we can. You're less likely to have falls when your balance reflexes are more on top of its game. All right, from here, push your toes under, push your heel forward. I'm going to turn my legs so you can see from the side. And then you're going to drop your heel and push your heel forward. So when you drop your heel, you feel it just in the toes, top of the toes, and then push the heel forward for you guys. Feel that in the top of the foot. Down and out. And down and out. Let's do one more time. And push and shake it out. Good. All right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinging forward, swan dive down.
Curl yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, arms hanging down.
Inhale, reach for the sky one more time. Exhale, swan dive down.
And curl yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae.
And then open up into mountain pose. Eyes gently closed, palms forward, shoulders relaxed, knees are soft. Find that center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You did a great job. Reward yourself by just relaxing the body. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. And namaste. Thank you for coming. Have a great day.